Hey, what's up guys? It's Brittany back today with another episode of Mommy Vapes. Let's get down to Vamo business. I've been wanting to make this video for a while, talking about the first mod I tried, kind of graduated to from my ego setup, and I'm sure that you could find loads of videos on the Vamo here on YouTube. But this channel is dedicated to my vaping experience, so this is my take on the Vamo. I have the V5. So I've since discovered that the Vamo V7 is out. I will touch slightly on some differences between that and what I have here, but I mostly wanted to focus today on these guys. My husband has one and I have one. I have an 18350 battery in the silver and an 18650 in my rainbow. I just wanted to show you the size difference. You can run these in either mode, either size. So I actually discovered that mine in the rainbow finish actually has a slightly different chip, like computer chip inside. So mine does not display in the traditional way that a Vamo should display, but the silver one does. So I'm going to kind of walk through all of the features on this one, and then when I'm done I will tell you how mine in the rainbow edition is slightly different. So this is the Vamo, like I said, in 18350 mode. At the top here you have a 510 connector. And you also have ego threading if you take this top ring off. So, excuse me, I like the versatility that you can put most any device you would have is either a 510 or an ego. So you can really use this with anything you have. For the sake of this video, I am just going to be screwing an EVOD. Is this a glass? This is an EVOD glass on top to show you what it looks like in ego mode with this particular tank. And for some reason, the exposed threading really bothers me. So after I put that on, I tend to go in with this ring and put it back on. It still looks kind of goofy to me, but it vapes. Let's go 6 watts. Obviously, I have this in wattage mode for you today. With these EVOD glass coils, you can't really take full advantage of all of the wattage and voltage options. You can't go up as high as this will allow you, or you will fry out your coil. Since we're talking about wattage and voltage, this goes from 3 to 6 volts or 3 to 15 watts, depending on what mode you prefer. I did just make a couple quick notes so I don't miss anything. On the front you have your display. You have an, I think this is the up button. Yeah, the up is on, when you're looking at the device, the up is on your right, the down is on your left, and then of course you have your fire button. If you hold both the up and down buttons at the same time, it will put you into the menu where you can change from voltage to wattage mode. It's actually referred to on the screen as voltage output or power output. Power will be your wattage. If you go to, okay, so you hit the left button to change, there's 3 options in the menu. You hit the up button to change the options in that section, and then you hit the the right button to go to your other options. So your first option is either from power to wattage, power to voltage, wattage to voltage. I'm sorry, I'm super unprepared to film anything today, but I wanted to get this done. Your second option is your LCD screen, so you can actually change your screen to display the voltage or power, depending on if you're in voltage or wattage mode. You can display the resistance of your atomizer or tank, or you can display the voltage left in your battery. The third option is to turn the screen off altogether. This Vamo, if you hit and hold the left button, which is your power up button, you can switch this guy from RMS mode to to mean mode. I'm really unsure what that means, but I've heard that if you have an option, you want to just run it in RMS mode. It's kind of simpler to use that way. Your readings on your screen are a little bit more accurate. So and I'm not going to do close-ups of the screen. I just have a really crummy little flip cam that I film my videos on, so I'm not going to attempt to do any up-close shots for you guys. I'm just walking you through how this guy works, and now I just need to readjust it. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to set this guy aside. I hope I haven't missed anything, but I'm going to talk to you about how mine is different. First, I mean, it looks the same and it operates the same. This comes off, 510 Ego. Turn this back, put it on. I can put this in 18350 mode as well. It doesn't have to stay in 18650. Hazel, get down from the door. The buttons all do the same. The only thing that I cannot access with my buttons is in RMS or mean mode. I, on this particular device, cannot change from RMS to mean, so I can only assume that that means I am constantly running RMS mode. Another thing that's different about this guy than the way a Vamo should operate is my display has, I guess I should have tried to do these side by side before I put my tanks on, and I'm sorry I'm looking down at these instead of at you. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm trying to get them to both display like the wattage. What am I doing here? Power output, display power. Okay. So we should both be displaying wattage. Obviously this one just says 6.5 watts, and this one gives you a whole another, I don't even know if you can see that. My display gives me not only my wattage output, it has a little battery indicator that lets me know where my battery charge status is, and it gives me a puff counter. And I don't think that that's common for a Vamo. But, you know, I've actually really come to like it. So, I do have my Aspire Nautilus on top of it. This is the full size, the 5 milliliter tank, and it doesn't sit perfectly. I mean, you can see a tiny little gap, but what I've been doing is taking this ring, and once my tank is tightened down, I bring this ring up so that there's no gap, and it still works just fine. And I can also run the Nautilus coils in a higher wattage than I can with the Evod glass. So this is the setup that I use. I'm sure you guys have seen it. This is my go-to daily vape, and I like it. It is a little long. I kind of wish 18350 mode is a little bit more my size that I prefer, but obviously I like the battery life of having the 18650 in there instead. So I've just really acclimated to being able to take this thing on the go with me or just use it at home. So there you go. That is the only mod I have. This is my graduation up from the Ego. I would absolutely recommend it. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, they do have a version 7 available. Again, this is the version 5. The version 7 actually has an adjustable 510 connector up here, and I think it goes from 7 to 35 watts. The cheapest that I saw it here in the States that you can order online is about 75 bucks. I only paid 25 for this guy right here because I got him on Fast Tech, and it took about 2 weeks for it to get here to me. What else? Oh, I did not see the version 7 available on Fast Tech yet. I probably will not jump on the bandwagon and get the version 7 only because I already have one, and my interest at this point is to try something a completely different size, maybe a box mod, maybe a mechanical. If Fast Tech ever gets their shit together, in the near future, I will have both a box mod and a mechanical along with this guy and my Egos. So I will have had, you know, I will have dipped my finger into the pool of each vaping experience I can. Excuse me, I need some water. Okay, so that's the Vamo. If you're looking to upgrade, again, yes, I absolutely recommend it. If you're happy with your Ego style or your Cig-alike, keep doing that as long as it keeps you off cigarettes. Then it's a win-win for everybody except big tobacco. Okay, I need another vape. I also wanted to touch base with you guys, let you know how my banana nut chai that we made last week turned out, and I was a little less than impressed. Sorry, if you made it and you liked it, I'm very happy for you. If you've been waiting on my opinion of the flavor because I tried it on a whim, it needs some tweaking. It seriously needs some tweaking. The ripe banana flavor that I use is very overpowering, and it mostly just tasted like ripe banana, so after my palate had kind of adjusted to the newer flavor, I mostly just got a banana. It was creamy. It was kind of like a bananas and cream, but upon first trying it, I just didn't, for me personally, for my palate, the chai and the banana did not work well together. But again, after I adjusted to it, it was a very creamy banana with a hint of nut, and the chai kind of just faded out for me completely. So I will see if there's a revision I feel like trying and let you guys know in the future. But that was my take on the banana nut chai. Not so much of a winner, but it wasn't terrible. There you have it. Okay, bye-bye notes. New and notable this week, actually it's kind of been this entire month. I don't listen to the radio in a sense, you know, I used to whenever I leave the house a lot. So I've actually started streaming through iHeartRadio because there are a lot of local stations to me that I like to listen to, that I used to like to listen to. So I've been streaming them again, and I've discovered Milky Chance. I've been listening to a lot of Milky Chance lately. I think I subscribe to their YouTube channel. I've been watching all their music videos, and it's a very different style music than what I would normally gravitate to. It's very, I mean, it is kind of poppy, you know, but it kind of reminds me of like a folk music in a way. And I think there are a couple German guys. I think they're German. I don't know. Have you guys listened to Milky Chance? The song that everybody probably knows is called Stolen Dance, and they play that shit on the radio like every 10 minutes. So I've kind of laid back on listening to the radio because I like that song enough. I don't want to burn it out, but I love that song, and I'm really starting to like some of their other music as I explore their music. So that's my new and notable for the week. Okay, I'm going to give you a last vape. Let's have a last vape together, and then I'm going to let you go. I have some errands to run, and it took me for Jesus ever to get the kids quiet and calm down today. It's really just been a hectic week. So I apologize for not having any more videos for you guys, you know, up until now, but life happens. Let's vape. Okay. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions down below. If not, I will probably see you later this week or early next week with another video. I do not have a flavor of the week this week, or today anyway. If I get time, I will have a flavor of the week for you tomorrow. So, I'll see you guys later. Bye!